Hey, how's it going? It's Grant with the Garden of Eater. I'm so sorry. I'm so used to starting it on my own now.
And Shelby.
With the Garden of Eater. If you don't know, this is the better half. It's that time again. It is yet another Aquashella in less than a month. And this one, of course, has a shrimp contest, just like every single one, if you didn't know. Um, we do have 4 Aquashellas going on this year. So there is going to be plans for at least 3 American shrimp contests and possibly an international contest. We've got a lot of work to do in order to make that happen, but um, there is a Aquashella in Orlando, and that is next month on the 14th and 15th. And then there's another one in Dallas, which I have the Aquashella right here, so I might as well just pull this one up. The May 16th and 17th is Dallas, and then September 12th and 13th for Jersey, and the 26th and the 27th for Chicago. And the Chicago one would be the international one, since there's been a international show there hosted before, and the other breeders overseas would be familiar with it and whatnot. So really looking forward to all the shows. But the one we're going to be talking about tonight is the Orlando show, since it is coming up so quickly on us. Basically, the first thing we do is a little walkthrough showing the site, how to sign up, and go through the rules and regulations and all of that good stuff. So right away, that's not what we want. So why is this different every single time? That's not what we want.
Get added to the stage. No, let's remove it.
All right. That's better. I think that's the best we're going to get. All right. So we have all of the shows here, when they're going to be, where to buy the tickets, to view the floor plan and the schedule and everything like that. You go through. You've got our kids are throughout this entire thing. They set up the Planet Aquarium tank there in that video, and then you got the top Aquarius. Shelby was right there. Exhibitors, creators, educators, kids activities, and then contests. That's where you want to click to get into the shrimp contest. We have the Aquascape contest, which me and Shelby will be participating in. You've got the koi contest, which is always nice to see. They've been doing this since Dallas Aquashella. It's cool to see the big giant tubs. No promises that I'm not going to bring home any tubs, since this one's in our backyard. So I'm hoping to get a couple cool ones. Saving all my money. I didn't go to Rule King and get any tubs this season yet, because those were some pretty good deals that I saw.
So much potential back there.
Yeah.
So much room.
Mm-hmm. See? So you're with me.
No.
There was zero sarcasm there. Everyone can see it. George runs the clownfish contest, and then you have our American shrimp contest here. Me and Shelby are also going to be running a guppy contest along with the International Fancy Guppy Association. Dustin does this kids contest. There's a scape off. There's a frag off. There's a lot going on at Aquashella. Speakers, tons of stuff. So if you're signing up for the shrimp contest, go ahead and click on details and entry. And then it'll bring you to the American shrimp contest at Aquashella.
Okay, go back and share the screen.
Sorry, share this tab instead. All right, there we go. We're on task here. That was convenient. I don't think that used to do that. So we've got the American Shrimp Contest at Aquashella. This one is an American breeder showcase. So only shrimp that have bred by breeders in the United States can be entered in this contest. It is on March 14th and 15th here. And then this is the address for the event. Joanne, though, do not use this address right away for shipping in. If you plan on shipping the shrimp in, please get back with us or just check back at a later date. Joanne is the show manager, and she's making sure that the venue is okay to receive the packages at this address because we've had some issues in the past with UPS or FedEx or USPS not being able to deliver packages because it just never happens, or they have them set up for PO boxes. So this being a new venue, we're taking those extra measures to make sure that the shipping is going to be flawless and there won't be any headaches or concerns or me having to go track down packages after the post office is already closed, but still got them. I just want to point that one out. But this is where the event will be held at. So if you're a Florida local or lucky enough to be able to still drive to the event, this is the address that you'll meet us at Thursday or Friday to hand your shrimp in person. And then we have all of the different categories. We've got category 1, which is your Neocaridina. This is going to be all types and colors, everything from red cherries to green rillies. Some of my category favorites for this class are the greens and the rilly varieties. They're a little bit harder to breed, so they do get a little bit extra points. You want to make sure they're nice and large, the color is on point, and then on top of that, you've also got 3 to 5 of them that look exactly the same. No more, no less. Otherwise, you're up for disqualification or losing points. Then we have the typical winners for that category are yellows. Some of the orange eyes came out in California. Some of the ocean blues placed. So it really is the nicest, largest, brightest shrimp usually that takes first place in this category. But we've had common reds win. We've had oranges of different grades win. So definitely, if you're a local interested in entering your Neocaridina shrimp, this is the category for you. Then category 2, this is where we step it up into all of the Caridina shrimp. These are the crystals only. So you've got red crystals, pure red lines, super crystal reds, blacks, the pure white lines, snow whites. All of those would be in this category. For this one, you might want to sacrifice a little bit of size and go for nicer, solid white, more brighter reds, and deeper, darker blacks and stuff like that. But still, if you have really nice shrimp that also have really deep coloration, no transparent cracks or anything like that, those are going to score very high. Then we have category 3, Taiwan bees. So your blue bolts, your red King Kongs, black King Kongs. Typically the extremes dominate in this category. Your extreme blues or the reds typically. Haven't seen extreme black King Kongs in a while entered in the contest. But some really nice shadow pandas, shadow Mizuras also do really well in this category. And it is one of those pure strains that you use to build out the rest of the categories after tigers. So you've got your Caridina category 4 is tiger variants. These are going to be your true and pure tigers. So like I mentioned with the other ones that you cross, if they're a tiger variety like fancy tigers or some of the other different orange-eyed morphs that came out, then they wouldn't be pure. They would go into category 6 or category 5. This is for your pure orange-eyed blue tigers, your red tigers, your black tigers with the orange eyes, and you could have red tiger, blue body with the orange eyes, and a bunch of different variations of true tigers can be in this category. But no wild types, so no super tigers, no tangerines or serratas. This has to be a selective morph that's entered into the category. Then we have category 5. This is Caridina crossbreeds. You're going to have your fancy tigers, your galaxy pintos, your boas, your purple metallics, all of the really cool crosses of Caridina shrimp that don't have any eye mutation. Then category 6 is for all the cool crosses that do have an eye mutation. So your orange-eyed yellow King Kongs, your hollow-eye red ghost, your red devils, your newer morphs. They have orange-eyed shadows and blue bolts and stuff like that. So this category is like one of the more innovative categories. Lots of new shrimp can be entered into this category. So many different categories. We have other ones that we could have broken off into, but the shrimp scene in the United States kind of goes up and down. We brought up the contest at one point to 72 or 76 entries. At the last California show, I can't remember, 36 or 38. I can't remember how many entries we had.
I think it was 40.
But
39. Because one entry didn't show up.
but it's definitely one of those things where if you're breeding shrimp and you want to maybe sell your shrimp, you're looking for a little prestigious award to throw onto it, some recognition for winning with that colony always helps. Not just hold the price, but maybe raise the price up and put your shrimp in higher demand. Also, those who are starting out with a new business and looking to build up your reputation, getting your name out there in these contests definitely helps out. And then I mentioned before also, when people come to us looking for certain types of shrimp, I'm not really out there looking for shrimp sales and checking out competitors' prices and stuff like that. So I don't really know who has what, but these contests, I'm definitely working with certain breeders and I'm seeing their shrimp being entered in the contest. So I'll recommend them just because I know that they have the shrimp, but also because I know that they're breeding them, they're homebred. So it's a great way to get recommendations from us. Also, we'll be filming it, editing, putting everything up on our YouTube, and then we give all the breeders recognition. So even though they're competition, I think it still is a great way to showcase the hobby, get it out there, grow different aspects, have different selective breeders across the United States is definitely beneficial to anybody that's keeping shrimp for bloodlines, availability. You never know when something's going to crash. There's so many different types of shrimp that in the beginning of the hobby, they were so prevalent that I didn't think I was going to ever have to worry about getting my hands on them. And now they're gone, and I wish I had gotten them or try to source them from different kind of sources and not just dealt with the ones that I had gotten and wrote them off. So definitely get your name out there. And this is one of the best ways to do that. You okay?
Yeah. It's sticky.
So registration fees, acceptance, and deadlines. All of the shrimp hobbyists are eligible to participate with their own homebred shrimp groups, so they can't purchase shrimp and then enter them into the contest. So this is like an honor system, and of course the fees are not refundable if you enter into the contest. You got it. You're responsible for getting your shrimp there and getting them in. Entry fee is $25 for the first group, and then $5 for the second group. So it's a buy one, get one for $5, and it's basically $30 for 2 entries. What?
It's the computer itself.
Each participant may enter 2 sets of shrimp per category. And that means with 6 categories, you could enter up to 12 groups of shrimp. And then with every entry or every person that enters, you will get 1 ticket into Aquashella. If you enter multiple categories and multiple types of shrimp, you're not able to get multiple tickets to get your family in and stuff like that. It is just for the shrimp breeder to get in and be able to receive their reward and everything like that, get their shrimp and enter the shrimp in. Um, Shrimp group requirements. I had already mentioned this before. 3 to 5 shrimp. If there's any less than 3 shrimp, they'll be disqualified or graded like it would get like 2/3 the score if there's only 2 shrimp, or 1 shrimp would get 1/3 of the possible highest score that they would have earned with a full group. Um, if there's more than 5, me or Shelby might just at random pull one of the shrimp out of the bag, but that might mean like your nicest shrimp might accidentally get pulled or something like that. So we definitely want to avoid being responsible for pulling out any of your shrimp, but we'd rather not disqualify somebody if possible. But really follow directions, just enter 5 shrimp. Chances are, if you've bred your shrimp and you did your water changes and shipped them properly, you shouldn't have any issues shipping your shrimp into the contest. Usually, the ones that have issues and stuff like that are ones that we kind of thought might be importing and entering the shrimp that they've just been holding on to. Typically, those ones don't do well shipping around, and definitely don't do well in small bags of water and stuff like that. So, ship appropriately, and as long as your shrimp are healthy, you shouldn't have to ship in extras to make sure that you have live ones into the contest. So, 3 to 5 shrimp, and then what we do is we, as judges, would grade the best 3, or the 3 that look the most identical that would give you the highest score. And then if the shrimp are buried, we do a little bit of effort to try and bag the shrimp back up and ship them away. We don't want to toss any of the babies into the drain or anything like that. But it is a lot of work to fish out each individually newborn baby and stuff like that. So that's just a little thing to let you know. We can't catch them all, but we will try. Deadline for registration must be entered by March 12th using the entry form below. And then a maximum of 50 tanks for this contest. So you definitely want to enter and get those situated as fast as possible. If you need to go, I can handle this. You want to read it, and I'll just stand back. All right, you read it. You switch over. Shrimp pickup.
Okay, so I'm just bored. So any shrimps that aren't collected at the end, we do give those to volunteers. They are our property if you forget them there. So you need to either contact me or Grant to let us know if you are shipping it back. If we need to ship it back to you, so you'll have to include your shipping label and everything, which is the next section we'll talk about. So you do need to pick those up, and that you cannot pick them up until 5 o'clock on Sunday. Sometimes I start catching them a little early, but I don't like someone right behind me trying to wait for them, because I try to have a really good system and bagging them all up and picking them up. So just make sure you're not too early, because the show's still going on and we're not supposed to tear down till the show is over. You can go back.
And then we have shipping contest shrimp. We hope that anybody that is able to make it to the show will make it and enter the shrimp in person. However, if you're not able to, shipping out across the country, the shrimp are usually very hardy and can take it, no problem. But you need to ensure adequate shipping. So what we recommend is breather bags with as much water as you possibly can. Put a little mesh. We use plastic shower loofahs, not the all natural shower loofah, just the cheap ones you get from the dollar store. We cut them up and That's something that the shrimp can hang on to, so they're not stressing each other out and hanging on to the weakest link. You also don't necessarily want to incorporate any plants in the bag because plants without sunlight will absorb oxygen, and anything that's decaying plant matter is going to foul up the water, and you really want that water to be as pristine as possible. Put a little purgeon in the bag. This will absorb some organic waste. And then, um, you know, overnight shipping, I would ship out on like Tuesday so that they arrived on Wednesday, or Thursday. And then I would do no later than uh, Wednesday for overnight shipping. I would not wait till Thursday to do it. You're just asking for a delay, and then the shrimp aren't making it there on time. And then if you're using USPS priority, I would just ship out on Monday, Tuesday at the very latest, but that's risking it. What's
I never
up?
plugged it in the other day when you said everything's dead. Yours is probably
Okay,
fine.
mine's. I was like, oh
Mine's
no.
the dead one.
All right, but you're not leaving, right?
I mean, no one can hear me. This
No,
way.
you can.
I
You
just got a
can.
message.
You're picking.
Turn mine on.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, because I'm facing away too, it didn't help. But I
Mm.
guess I can face near you and talk for a little bit.
Oh, I lost the magnet.
I did want to say that we usually, it's different at some of the Aquashellas, but to drop off the shrimp, I don't think it says it here. To drop off the shrimp. So usually we are there on Thursday is when we're setting up the tanks and getting them ready. They cannot be, what is it, Friday at 5 is when we're out of there, and we usually go to dinner. So you need to have it before Friday, but I suggest bringing them Thursday if you can.
Yeah, Thursday would be a better day, but Friday before 5, anything after 5, and I cannot promise you that the shrimp will be in the aquariums Friday night. I will do my best to get them into the tanks and judged on Friday. Well, I'll get them on Saturday, no matter what. But then that means your shrimp didn't have enough time to acclimate. So, handing them in person on Thursday at any time, any of the Aquashella staff will be able to get it to the shrimp booth for you. Or Friday must be before 5 if you want to ensure that your shrimp are going to look the best.
Yeah, well, and a lot of times we're out of there at 5 and go eat, or 6 o'clock. So it has to be before then, because sometimes we can't get back into the venue, and I don't want to chance you not getting your shrimp in time. If there's something that happens or something that comes up, we are always willing to work with someone if it's an emergency or something. But if you show up Saturday at like 12 o'clock, your shrimp are not getting judged. We'll put them in a tank, but
they probably won't even go into a tank because
we
we usually remove the tanks if they're not in place and we don't have the shrimp filled out, because we don't want empty tanks and people thinking that there was dead shrimp in there or something like that. So the bags should be marked with the type of shrimp that's in the bag and the category number only. Do not put your name on the bags, because sometimes I'm judging, and when I'm judging, I don't want an unfair advantage for anybody, because I know whose shrimp is in the bag. So when I'm helping Shelby out, Shelby's the only one that knows whose shrimp are whose. She goes through the list and just says, hey, Grant, put this shrimp in tank number 23. And I follow the directions, and I don't ever know whose bag. But if you wrote your name on it, then we're going to have to clean it off or something like that. And it just slows everything up. So please do not write your names on the bags. If you're handing them, if you're handing them in person, put them in a container, something with your name on it, not the name on the bag.
The only thing that goes on the bag is the category and the type of shrimp that they are. Especially if you want me to write the right name on your award, because whatever you put down is what it's going to be named. If you don't put it, I'm going to put the generic name of that shrimp. So, example, some people when they turn in red crystal shrimp and they, it's pure red lines. I'm gonna put red crystal shrimp because I don't know if yours are pure red lines. So just make sure you're clarifying which shrimp you're entering yourself.
And then usually the address is right here underneath attention Grant Eater Aquashella. But again, I've talked about it before. We're making sure that the address to the venue is the same one that they accept packages at, because there's been offices that are different addresses and there's nobody at the venue, and the postman is like, I don't know where to bring this box to. So
Which happened last time.
Yeah,
It
so
literally got stuck because it was a big venue. It got stuck at one of the gates, and they never found us. But luckily, the shrimp got back to the owner. It took the staff and everybody calling and calling and calling different parts of it to get it back. So we just want to make sure that everything's taken care of and nothing happens this time.
and then I pretty much talked about the verification and how it's done. Oh, this says the deliveries are handed to the team members must be between
Okay.
11 or 10, I'm sorry, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m.
that
on
is-
Thursday or Friday.
I typed this out, by the way.
Yeah. There is a little wiggle way, but yeah, Shelby did it even closer together to prevent people from doing it last minute, because we do want to be able to have time to get their shrimp into the tanks and not rushing it. We are people too. We need to eat dinner, and usually we're cleaning up and getting ready to go out to eat on Friday, or still aquascaping at that time. So
Yeah, Friday nights. Yeah, it's just to ensure that everything is in place, so it is not making it all over the place, and we're stressed about someone else's shrimp trying to get into the contest in time. Just repeating myself now.
So the water parameters for the contest, I generally make the RO water to about 130 to 150 total dissolved solids with GH only minerals. And then I haven't tested the tap water ever at this venue, but I generally get the Neocaridina water around 150 to 250. Anything in the middle of there. Whatever the tap water is, if I don't have to mess with it out of the tap at the venue, then that's what I leave it at. Then there's less variations, and it's more stable for everybody too. That way, if I'm not mixing in half RO water solutions, stuff like that, which I haven't had to do. The tap water at all of these venues has been good enough, at least after a carbon block. Judges. Oh wait, I still have more things. Substrate. We do have a bag of fluval for the Caridina substrate that kind of travels around with the contest. I'll get with Will with Do Shrimp and see if he's going to be there, or possibly send a box in with his substrate that he promotes at Do Shrimps. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
Gilly.
Yeah, Gilly soil. Which has been great for our past contests. We haven't had
really
any
nice and
issues with
clean.
it. So we'll definitely be hitting him back up for more of that. And then the Neos, like, we'll probably get some black diamond sand from Pisces. If you can add that in. Is it too late?
I
Okay.
have some.
All right.
We're lucky we're in our hometown. I don't
Oh,
have
yes.
problems
Ship-
finding things here. But
We're going to be making several trips between our house and the venue. So
we have to sacrifice our stuff. We will.
yeah,
We'll make it work.
it'll be nice to sleep here Thursday night, but maybe not. Maybe drive back to the venue and sleep there. I don't know. We'll have to plan that one out. Lighting, the filter. We have the Aqua L little tiny shrimp sets that they carry, and they've been great little display tanks. We've got up to 50 of them. That's why there's only 50 entries possible in the contest, and we will not be getting any more. There's not room to travel with more of them at the moment until we get more promise for a bigger show. And the international show might be where we have to start that out. So we'll get to that. I talked about the water quality, and then we have the tanks numbered. Judging will be on Saturday morning. We've got Lucas Bretz as one of the judges. We've got Eric Lucas. That threw me way off because we got Lucas Bretz and Eric Lucas. We got the Lucas squad for the judges team, and then I'm trying to get Mike Esposito to judge a contest. If that can play out, we have Tim, and then whatever categories that Tim enters in, Tim, I will judge that category. So everything will be fair for all. And I can help Shelby out with all the numbers and whatnot too. What's that? What are you laughing at?
Helping you with numbers.
That's the only thing I help you with, Shelby. If it comes to spelling, I'm not helping you. But when you go, hey, Grant, what do I do here with these two numbers? That's what I help you with. All right. And then on Sunday, as long as we have time and there isn't something else going on, they like to book me on Sundays for my talk. And I will do my talk at the same time. I will do the shrimp presentation, but I doubt I'm speaking because it's Florida and I've spoken to just about everybody that wants to hear me in Florida already.
Yeah,
so,
honestly sick of you. Everyone from Florida is
yeah.
like, nah, not that Grant guy again. Shrimp.
That's why Shelby's spoken here twice this month, and I had to go all the way to Atlanta to find someone that would take me. And it took 6 years for me to rebook it, so I doubt I'll be asked back. And Shelby will be asked back twice before I am. I know it. The $200 grand prize for the best of show. We do a best of show as well as a people's choice. The people's choice is decided by a little QR code that's at the booth, and then people will be able to vote for their favorite. Join in the fun and vote for their favorite.
Actually surprised every year with the people's choice because some years it's like flip flop. I've had some Neos placed pretty high. I couldn't believe it. I usually generally the best of show is people's choice, but sometimes it's not. Like last year, the last contest was an orange eye that people loved more than everything else, and that wasn't the one that took home first place. People really love those orange eyes, especially the orange eyed red devils. They're like one of my favorite, or the black devils.
I think what happens is if it's just like one or two groups of orange eyes, they do really well. But when there's like 5 or 6, then all the votes are split up. Where like that one fancy tiger or blue bolt or Pinto will stand out more.
Really good. It's something that just catches their eye, and sometimes it could be just the larger shrimps or that unique orange eye. It's really cool to see which one wins. So it's not always the same, but it does happen a lot.
So photos of the event may be taken, they may not be. In the past, Aquashella has had some professional photographers go around and take photos of the contests and stuff. And when we've gotten access to those, we've released those to those who have asked for them. But that is very, very rare, few and far between. Most of the time, they're going around taking pictures of the people and the events that are going on. But me, Shelby, or Tim usually make a fair attempt at going through the contest and getting at least video. If we can get still shots, or if Will from Do Shrimp is there, he'll take photos of the shrimp. So every now and then we also get a good photographer in the hobby that's willing to share. So we will make those available, but just ask afterwards. Sometimes we have them, sometimes we don't get anything, but the video will be posted on our YouTube.
I am the way I've been doing it because a lot of times I'm so busy at these shows that I just haven't had the time to just sit down and do that work. So what I've been doing is when I go to tear down the tank, I sit there and I take a video of each tank. So I am, and unfortunately, last contest, because it is so many tanks and so many shrimp, I actually missed the most important video of all time and had to scrounge around for photos and like short clips of the best of show. So not perfect, but I will try my best to get photos and videos um, and get that out there. So I've been trying my best every time.
Problem is it's not like a weekly thing. It's like a 3 times a year thing. So maybe this year, since there's 4 of them, by Chicago, that video will be.
Yeah. It would be cool to do like a wrap up of all the videos, like all of them together.
Yeah, and then we got the exclusion of liability. We've gone shows where we haven't lost any shrimp at all, and then we've done shows where we've had over 50 tanks or around there, and maybe lost 6 shrimp total in the entire contest. Most of the deaths that happen are in shipping, so definitely do your job beforehand. Prep your shrimp, get them well fed prior to a couple days before you ship them out. Feed them very little before you ship them, and then lots of water as well as a good water change before you ship them off. Will do wonders. I had a group of orange-eyed black tigers, which I entered in my original shrimp contest that we had done in Chicago in 2016. And those things followed me around. Not all of them, but 2 of them made it through 6 years worth of doing shows. And if you were there in that last show that we entered, to see the size of those orange-eyed black tigers, nobody denied that they were there for that long, because they were like the largest shrimp anyone had ever seen. So it's definitely possible to have some traveling shrimps and do show after show after show. There's no reason why the same group shouldn't be able to enter all 4 of the shows that we have this year. And if we get more breeders who are doing that, then we'll bring back the Breeder of the Year award. I love to do it again this year, but we need to get some interest. We always keep the points throughout the year. So keep that in mind. I'm not going to tell you there's a Breeder of the Year thing at the end of the year, but there possibly might be. So enter as much shrimp as you possibly can, just in case.
And even we could try to figure out to do one for ourselves and get a plaque for everybody or something.
Yeah. Sponsored by the Garden of Eden.
Yeah. Because that's something we would do in our own show if we had it.
Upon arrival, you will need to check in at will call to receive your show pass. Pretty much, there's going to be a huge line of people that are waiting to get into Aquashella. You can go around all of the lines and everything when you enter the shrimp contest and go straight up to the front desk. There will be separate desk areas. You can ask a staff member, and they're all going to be great. I know almost all of the staff, and the ones that aren't staff, most of the volunteers are from our local clubs. We've got the Space Coast Club, Fort Myers, and the Tampa Bay Club, as well as the Pasco Club. We've got a bunch of volunteers to help out Aquashella. So ask any of them. They'll direct you on how to get into the show, get your show badge or wristband. It's probably going to be a wristband. Sometimes it's contest badges. So, and then winners will be announced at 2 p.m. on Sunday, as long as they don't double book me. It is a lot going on there, and I'm kind of that guy that is like, oh no, somebody canceled, their plane isn't going to make it, delay, da-da-da-da. Grant, can you do this tomorrow?
I guess we got Grant.
I can do it. I can do it. Or like Shelby's like last second, I don't want to do it. You do it. I'm done. I refuse. I'm like, all right, I'm going in.
So sometimes it's just not the right day. I almost did it.
No, Shelby is notorious for getting sick. So the only time she ever backed out was because she was sick before the end of the show, which usually she gets sick on Sunday, the very last day.
Almost every time.
So
Almost every show that I've been to, I've gotten sick. At this point, I would think that I have an autoimmune disease or something. I just don't know. It's just anything. I touch anything. I don't care how many times I wash my hands, wash my face. I'll wash everything. I change my clothes. I'm like germophobic, and I get all the germs.
meanwhile, I never get sick. And Shelby's doing like more of the hard work, and I'm just talking to more people. And it makes no sense that I
think
get
stress related. I think I get overwhelmed, and I work myself up, and that breaks your immune system down. So when I come home, it's actually just like because I overwork myself, and that it's easier to catch something when you do that.
And then please, if you're planning on shipping your shrimp in, email me at thegardenofeater@gmail.com, or Shelby, either one of us. I didn't read and Shelby at the end. I just read, please email Grant. I'm like,
Grant's
all
the
right.
one that responds to you most of the time. I just remind him to respond to you.
If she gets the chance. Sometimes I catch it first.
Oh no, you're really good. I just remind you if you forget.
So submit your entry here. You've got your tickets for any category, how many entries you're going to enter. It's not working though, is it?
What do you mean?
Well, I want to do 6 tickets, and its total is $150.
Well, you have to put in the categories and everything. Yeah. What?
Right.
Oh. It didn't have any categories. Oh, there it is.
So, all
There
right.
we go.
It did
That
this
was
last year
confusing.
where it scared us, and we had to mess around. After you fill out all of these options, then at the very bottom, it'll recalculate it, and 6 entries should only equal $90. So that's a $60 discount. It used to be $25 per entry, but we're trying to get people, encourage people to enter more shrimp. So you have your name, your email, all of our information just popped up on screen for everybody to see. Your phone number. When you click it, all the Google drop downs.
All the credit card information too.
That not yet. We'll get there, people. Stay tuned. Your consent to participate, and then you pick your category. I already ran through all of those. So you would then go down for your second option, enter your second group, so on and so on. And then at the very end, when you save changes and check out, it'll recalculate that. All of the money goes to Aquashella. This pays for the booth for the contest. This pays for the awards to be shipped out for anybody that entered into the contest that wasn't able to make it there in person or be there on Sunday. This also goes towards the $200 grand prize. So, you good?
Yeah, this is bothering me.
What?
I don't know what that is. Do you?
No idea.
Right. I don't remember putting any like rock or anything in here. Oh, it's wool from like
rock
a plant.
wool?
Yeah, but like what plant has that?
That was tissue culture.
Right.
That's so weird. All right, back to the show. A ball of roots.
Yeah.
Okay, you can get it out. But that's pretty much it for the shrimp contest. Filling out the entry form and everything like that. If you're having any issues and not able to get the price reduction or anything like that, please let me know, and we'll help you walk through that and get you all hooked up and set up into the contest. There's a lot of people that are generally in our live streams that enter into the contest, and a bunch of them have come out on top. It is a beginners American contest, so you're not competing against like Shelby and myself or Eric or one of the big leagues that have already been entering into international contests and stuff like that. This is to get people ready for possibly entering the international contest. So if you want to play with the big boys at the end of the year in Chicago, enter your shrimp, see how they do in your local one or the one nearest you, or try them all out and see how you do. But you definitely do yourself justice in the hobby. If you're trying to make a name for yourself, if you're trying to sell your shrimp, entering in the shrimp contest goes a long way.
Kelly said, all of my shrimp are doing amazing. My wilds are munching out on snow as we speak. That's what's so great to hear. I love the wilds. Nano Aquarium said, when do you need to turn in the shrimp if you go in person? I think I answered this before you asked, but before 5 o'clock Friday.
Well, you're just riding through. We didn't say hi to anybody.
Make a point to say hi to people.
Oh.
We can go back to the top.
Well, Garcia Aquatics with his first time being first, which is hard to believe because I swear it's happened before. You're in the live streams so much. And Cosman, yep, Garcia beat you. And then we got Nino, the aquarium guy, Larry D Aquatics. How's it going, guys? And then Richard. Garcia had a birthday just recently.
Yeah. Happy birthday again.
And then how's it going, Richard Reynolds? Linda, how's it going? And then we got Jesse.
I didn't even see that. You're right. I was going too fast.
How you doing? We got another baby coming soon to the fish fam. So
soon. Like tomorrow.
Looking
right?
forward to pictures.
That's crazy. I'm so excited.
And,
I hope everything goes really smooth and well. I am swelling up.
And both Jesse and Richard have both won. Has Jay won also?
Yep.
So we've got already 3 winners. We got Malcolm Reynolds, which has he won also? I don't know, but we've got four regulars at least with the shrimp contest. Bugsy and Toop Dog, you both should be entering into the contest. Skipper Scotty, I'm not exactly sure where your shrimp's set on being able to be entered in the contest, but if you have any breeders that are above 3 centimeters in size, you should definitely send those in. And then this is the comment that Kelly brought up, but this is the one that I was like, hold on now, you're scrolling way too fast. Thank you, Richard, on the congratulations on 16 years. Shelby and myself celebrated 16 years on Saturday. It didn't go as planned. We had all of the plans and ambition to go paintballing because we haven't been paintballing since I broke my leg. I had all the ambitions of doing it. And then like Thursday, me and Jaden were wrestling in the hallway and I pulled a muscle and I was totally in pain all day Friday and still recovering on Saturday.
I kept telling him he was like limping around the house, limping when we went out. I was like, man, you're being pretty dramatic to get out of this paintball.
And all I wanted to do was go paintballing. So
I spent 3.5 hours cleaning our gear because someone likes to use his paintball gun in the backyard when it's wintertime, just shooting around and doesn't clean it. So it was super filthy. And I cleaned mine first, thinking mine was going to be gross. I forgot, like, I maintenanced mine already. It wasn't that bad. I think we went like one more time after that, and I don't think I've played much. If I did, I don't even think I played. I think I was pregnant the last time we went. No, I don't know. But yeah, it took me 3.5 hours just to clean his gun out and get the gear all together, get it ready.
I think the last time we played was the tournament with Dante.
Man, it's been so long. It's been a while. So I didn't know what condition it would be in. Mine was left inside, so we're good that the battery didn't corrode because that's like the biggest damage. But yeah, I'm gonna go get the gift you got me though.
Oh,
I'm very happy about that. I've only been asking about it for years. These things are stupid expensive though. We lucked out on you got it on sale, right?
no, we were like
You're
2
just
days
lying to
after
me.
the sale. It was
No.
on sale when we first looked at it. When we went there to look for bikes. Target doesn't sell bikes anymore. What is going on with
Yeah,
that?
that's stupid.
But
But I've been
yeah.
asking for this for maybe since they came out pretty much. But I also won't spend money like that on myself. You gonna go check on the kids? So I was very ecstatic that he got me this. But it's the flower. Man, that light sucks. The bouquet. I love it. It was so funny because we went to the store and he asked me multiple times too, like, which one do you want? Because there's obviously so many. There was only one when I had asked for them. I think it was like the roses that came out first or something. But I was like, that one's the most purple. I want them all, but like that one will do. This will be my centerpiece to my table. We have a bunch of Legos in the house. It's like our thing to like collect them and kind of like find a way to place them throughout the house. I have like the panda is in my shadow panda tank. I have like a jellyfish one that's in our room by my Xbox. We have like a crab, a lobster. Those
You
are kind of
showed
like
off
thrown
already?
out. Yeah. So cute. But very excited. I don't get to do much like of these things anymore. But these last forever. So I feel like they're okay to do. I can pass this down.
And then I felt like I was gonna be all right to be able to go paintballing on Sunday. But of course, Sunday we had a cold front storm of rain go through, and it just rained over the top of where we go to play paintball. Nowhere else. North Florida would have been fine, but there's no Florida paintball places in that area. So instead, I know how much Shelby likes going to the flea market and walking around. So I was like, I got a backup
Gotta get a
plan.
deal.
And she's like, "What about your leg?" I'm like, "My leg is fine. Like, we can go walk around and everything like that." It was just like running between bunkers. I'm getting lit up trying to run and can't.
We're also a little out of
sprint.
shape. So.
So we went to the flea market, and I wasn't really expecting to find much. I ended up spending like $60. I'll save the best for last, and we'll start off with the small stuff. You
Don't
guys,
turn it the wrong way.
I
she
know. I
said.
heard.
I was so confused when this lady was talking to us about this too.
I've got the little mini shrimp set series going on. If you haven't seen it, me and Layla have been producing some videos where we watch the shrimp eat. But I got a little tiny teapot. Psych, it's a timer. So it's mini. We need a timer. So this is cool. I thought it was going to be in seconds, but
Don't turn it the. You're turning it the wrong
no,
way.
that's the right way.
Okay.
It's the right way.
I would have turned it the wrong way. I would have broke it.
All right, yeah,
working.
it's
It's
ticking.
working.
All
I can
right,
hear it.
so we've needed a timer for a while. I was hoping it's in seconds, but it's in minutes. So that's not going to go off for another 33 minutes. We'll see how accurate that is.
Why
What?
would you need it in seconds for the video?
Oh, for different things. Like seconds is just nice.
You're a weirdo.
And then I got a bunch of little cheap strainers because we use these for aquascaping. We use them for a bunch of different things, and I always end up taking the one that we use
In the
for-
kitchen.
in the kitchen, and then I never buy more of them for the kitchen. So I now like, and I got all of these in like the dollar section in the flea market too. So like it was
Well,
very,
$1.25 now.
very, very cheap though. But still 3 of them though. So it's like 33 cents or 50 cents a piece, not even. So we'll be using some of this for the shrimp set series, the strain some things and sift some things. Just the mini one really, and then the bigger ones I'll be using for aquascaping. But we use stupid things like this all the time, cleaning out substrate, going through different things.
Welcome in, Essie Catahulas and Laura. Hope you're doing well.
And then after I found that, I found some tongs. So the mini pair of
They're all
tongs,
little too.
the mini pair of tongs is especially going to go good. And then I'll probably give this other set to Jaden to use for his leopard geckos for feeding them worms and stuff like that. So these kind of cheap and plasticky. If I'm being honest, I don't know if it's plastic, but it feels like plastic. Maybe
You're
it's a very
expecting
thin
high,
metal. No,
you know,
no.
great-
But I'm
okay.
saying definitely shouldn't be using these for kitchenware. This is like for sure aquascaping and maybe kitchenware for the shrimp is acceptable, but nothing else.
Maybe use that in a rough outdoor kitchen setup, and then they're gonna be perfect. You're just gonna be jealous.
And then this
Welcome
one,
in.
Shelby, is for you. I told you I got an aquascaping tool.
Welcome in, okay, Razorback and Matib. No, Matib. I don't know how to say it. And Mike, how are you doing? The aquariums are 5 gallons.
The ones behind us are all 10s.
No, the aquariums for the
Oh,
the
they're
shrimp
like
contest.
3.5 gallon.
You think that's a 3.5 gallon? Oh wait, there's
That
the
one's the
smaller
bigger
ones.
one.
That's the 5 gallon. I think that's a 10-gallon thing. That's a 10-gallon. I think they're all 5 gallons. They're on our last.
Maybe they are 5s.
This is like a tool for your mouth.
Yeah, but like we always need a little tiny scraper. So this thing was only $1. So you get into those little nooks and crannies of the rocks and dig them out for that attention to detail and cleaning up the rocks and whatnot. I knew that was coming.
Why would you give me a sharp object?
I don't know, but I know several times.
Oh
we've
man,
needed,
it's sharp.
right. We needed
That's
some
pretty
really
nice.
pointy stainless, and it says it's stainless steel. So I was like,
Nice.
this will go into the aquascaping. We always need like a poker or something. If this works to clean out the super glue,
Oh, that'd be nice.
I'm buying like 6 more of these.
Yeah.
So
Welcome in, Davo. How are you doing? Nano said a t-shirt idea. Eat shrimp aquascape. That's a good idea. I like that one.
but don't eat the shrimp. There's like a clear sign that says don't eat the shrimp on it. Everybody's like, what do you mean?
Eat shrimp aquascape. Be like, not eat the shrimp though. Or on the back, disclaimer. I already used one of them.
Oh, you used one. Well, goodbye then. If she already used one.
And yeah, I definitely need more of those. You should have bought all that you could
I
buy.
bought all of that I could buy. Yeah.
We got to keep going back every weekend now.
If we go back, I'm making deals. I didn't bargain with this lady, and I walked away. I was like, "Ah."
I don't think you can bargain with her. At first, I didn't even think she was alive. The first time I
Listen,
walked by her, I didn't
Bargaining
realize. I thought
her
she
is
was a
like bargaining
mannequin.
the last boss at the flea market. I can do it.
Good luck.
I can do it.
Good
The last
luck.
thing that I'm going to show you is probably the best thing I got. And asking him for a deal for all of it, the guy probably never thought anybody was ever going to ask him that.
Did you bring it over here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Night Owl Aquatics, how are you doing? Member for 41 months. That is insane. Said hello, y'all. Thank you so much for being a member with us.
And I believe we'll be seeing you in a week or two because you go to the North Carolina events and there is a show. Let me look at the calendar. I don't want to be talking.
Said I'd be a terrible judge. I'd be giving everyone a perfect score. It is really hard to judge. I've always thought it would be a little bit easy, and then I did judge with Grant at a local club, and just like the 8 tanks, I was like, man, this is hard because I like these shrimp. They're nice, and then they're going to be upset that they scored really low, but
we're about 12 days away from seeing Drew at the Charlotte Expo.
Eddie said, woohoo, the American Shrimp Contest. Good luck to all the contestants. Break a leg, have fun. Thank you so much. Dr. Anthony said, just stop by to say hi. Well, hello and goodbye. I hope you're doing well. Bugsy said, I wish I could, guys. I'm just never in the financial position. We completely understand that. Can crud. I don't know what that one means. Back to you.
So the thing that Shelby already used were some fishnets. I don't know why these were just mixed into the dollar area at the flea market, but I saw them and I was like, we need fishnets all the time. And I don't know.
Yeah, it worked real great
I
today.
grabbed them. I think they
I needed
were
them.
$1.25 each, and I know I can buy nets for $1 a piece, but I thought it
Not
was a
that
cool.
size.
I thought it was a cool. Yeah, no, I
We
think we
had
can
to
get
buy
the bigger
our
ones.
or even our small micro nets for
Sabu's
$1.
got the net deals. I think he sells like nets like this for $1 at all the shows. I might be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
No, we bought those
But-
small ones for $1.
Those are cheaper than that. I don't know. But we found these at the flea market. So I grabbed all of them. They only had 3 of them, sadly, but Jaden was having a blast going through and finding little things that could work for the aquariums, but also the outdoor tubs. So what's wrong? So last year, I attempted to buy some baskets and float them outside, but the holes of the baskets were too big and the fish just ended up swimming out of them. Well, these ones, I was able to purchase them in person, so I know no fish is swimming through these holes. Hopefully, the holes are still large enough that the fish could swim through. But I bought this like little tool, and if I have to, I'll poke the holes and make them a little bit bigger. Not the fish to swim through, for the eggs to fall through, and hopefully breed some like egg scatterers out in the ponds outside, CPDs especially. That's why I said I should have bargained, because these are $1.50 a piece, and I'm pretty sure I could buy like all of the ones that she had for $1 a piece, and they're like, I don't know what that edge is called or whatever, but it's got a lip on it, so I'm pretty sure these would just float. Any kind of bubbles or anything like that might cause it to sink pretty quickly. But there's some of the AC. They smell? No, I don't smell nothing. AC tubing protecting or insulator or something like that. Wrap it around these, or just the the pool foam noodles.
Poems.
Around that.
They should be called poems.
I'll have some floating baskets. These are like pretty good size. I think these would work excellent in the muck buckets, and just like pass them around. Say you want to go bigger than the muck bucket.
Oh my
gosh. I don't think I have to drill these holes. I think this one's perfect. Put a good good colony of these into one of the tubs. Have it floating. I think this one will float for a while. I don't know.
I wonder what these are actually for, though.
You read Mandarin?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know, washing buckets or washing bins. I don't know. For sink the laundry, I would assume. But these are $7. And if I can get these to work the way I want it to work,
I'd be envious of anyone that could fit their laundry in that.
I'm gonna go back and buy a bunch of these, because I think I could breed a bunch of things in there. Put different. I was thinking I can put these, float them in a tub, put a black rose, a blue dream, a red fire red cherry, a yellow one, and a green one, and an orange one, all in the same tub with like 5 to 6 breeders of all of them. The babies will escape. All right. And you sell the babies as fast as you can as mixed high-grade Neocaridina shrimp. And they're all in the same water parameters. Harvest them out of the same tank. She's not liking the idea, but I think it'll resonate with her for a second, and she'll be like, all right, it's not a bad idea.
I honestly don't know what you're thinking.
Breeding in the tubs, 7 different colors of shrimp, having the
Yeah.
breeders in here, and the babies will fall out.
Right, and then you
And then
just
you
have a bunch
harvest-
of random.
But you harvest them and sell them as mixed neos.
Yeah, that
People
sounds like a
always want
great
the-
idea for a pond for you. Just you.
Okay.
I will never touch it. Have fun. Good luck.
Why?
I'm already having troubles
Why are you
calling
against
out
it?
the
You
amount.
wouldn't have to call these. These would be mixed neos.
Why though? Why wouldn't you just
Because
mix
they're all in
them
the
in?
same water parameters.
Maybe.
Less stress on the
maybe.
shrimp.
Maybe.
Not maybe. Facts. All right. This wasn't even the coolest thing that I got, though.
I'm gonna
Not
read
even
this
the
comment.
second
You're
coolest
driving me
thing.
crazy.
All right.
I'm in New Mexico. Very few people here are fish or shrimp nerds. The closest aquarium society is about 5 hours away. See, they do you just want to put it on your head, don't you? Or just my head, apparently. Oh, you're gonna stack it.
Read the comment.
It would be amazing if Aquashella would be ever in Phoenix. I could possibly make that. Definitely, that would be awesome. We actually have someone that helps out in Aquashella that is from Arizona, so that would be cool for me. And I love New Mexico, so like that was like one of the. I think that's my second. I don't know. It might actually be my first favorite driving through state because it's so beautiful and there's so many like aquascaping inspirations in New Mexico. West Virginia was definitely my first until we went through New Mexico. Yeah, that is insane, Jesse. I hope everything goes well. We're always a phone call away if you need anything or need some support or just anxious and need to talk to someone. We're here for you. Welcome in, James. Hope you're doing well. I plan to come.
Wait. You're going too far ahead. Arizona, New Mexico. I will be speaking for the Southwest Aquatic Society in Phoenix, Arizona on June 6th. So, not Aquashella, but me and Shelby and the kids will be there. I will bring the shrimp and the moss. So yeah, we'll be doing something in Phoenix.
Plan to come out swinging at the shrimp shows this year. Can't wait to see it. Just ordered breather bags so this way I can do my registration tomorrow. 2 categories. Woohoo! If I want my shrimp returned, I need to include the return label, paid label to extra breather bags and some loofah material, right? Yes.
Yeah. So
yeah, just the way you would ship it. All of that just goes right on top. It makes it real easy.
This is what we do. You send the box of shrimp with the little extra things included, and then we package it back the exact same way that you sent it to us. Same box, your return label, your bags, your mesh. A little different on the water side because I made it from scratch and added your shrimp and water into it, right? But everything is going to be exactly the way it was, so that way it goes back to you and makes it all there exactly safe and no problems.
Nana said, I have that Lego set. Those are really cool. I want to get more and make a wall. That would be cool. I really just want to keep making my own bouquets. So like if I could just get a bunch of different ones and I can rearrange them into my own bouquets. My mom was a florist for many years and had her own florist shop. So it just makes me happy and makes me think of my mom when I do that. That'd be so cool. Hats. Yeah, they're hats. Oh, cool. We'll see you in Charlotte, which is like 2 weeks away, right? That was growing on me, honestly. I like the orange one the most. The orange one was pretty.
I was like,
it seemed like yeah, you need those if you have the orange. Yeah, that's the only way it makes sense. You know what? I look like a Beyblade bowl. Beyblades, go!
No Beyblade.
What does that say?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. I grew up right before Beyblades came out.
No, they were our generation.
No, I grew up right
We're
before.
2, yeah, I guess we're 2 years.
It was like when I was in middle school.
Yeah, I was just a baby,
elementary
you know?
kids were Beyblade.
Yeah, I was just a baby underneath you, I guess. Just kidding. Oh, so we'll see you there too. Cool. Welcome in, Jeffries. Some shrimp are known to eat fish eggs. Yeah.
I'll let.
Yeah, that would be a separate. I don't think we would put. It'd be mainly a mono. I haven't seen big shrimp eat even neocaridina.
These baskets would be for like the planted tubs that we have outside of the greenhouse.
Yeah, we have
So I've
specific
got-
tubs for fish out there.
I've got some mountain cloud minnows that might be just eating their eggs and fry. So I want to try moving those around in some of these. I've got some pea puffer ambitions. I've got the CPDs I'd like to bring back. I don't know what Richard's got brewing up and cooking up. I've been meaning to give Richard a call for a few days now, a few weeks maybe.
To try a few weeks.
Yeah, him and Harley have been at the top of my list. Like every single day, there's just so much on my to-do list. And then the kids get home, and I'm like, where did all the time go? So
just about. And we're back up in chat. Just said attach pool noodles to that big one. Welcome in 6-star. Yeah, the pool noodles to the big one for sure. I think if we just cut a pool noodle and just like little sections for the smaller ones, that's all you would need is like 2 of them on each side. And you can get back to your goodies.
So I'm not the only one that
got
stuff either. Layla got like a bunch of hair clips,
She didn't
popcorn.
get nothing. It was just all Grant spending all the money.
What did you get?
I didn't get any.
No, you didn't get a single thing from the flea market?
No.
You also
And
got
I'm
some
one to
crickets and
usually
some
get
worms
something.
from like a little reptile store that was in there that was actually like somewhat
Yeah, it was a cute
decent. It
store.
wasn't like, oh my God, they had a huge amount of stock, but for the little selection that they had, it was well kept. But this is by far the second coolest thing. Layla got glasses. That's the other purchase. I knew I had to go to the ATM for something.
Welcome in, MC Reptiles.
Oh, you got earrings. None for yourself? Never mind. just the fun of looking at all the puppies that I told her no to.
Yeah, there was a lab that was really cute. Mind you, we are looking for a lab. I don't really want to spend money on a lab, but it is hard to come by them at the pound. We are looking for, we don't care if it's mixed, so we'll be looking at the pound, but of course we stop and it's a yellow lab, which I'm not, it doesn't matter the color. We did have a chocolate lab before and I just loved her so much. But it was a yellow lab with green eyes, and its eyes were just so cute. And the way it was just, it came slowly up to the edge of the cage and looked at Jaden. And she was just a little sweetheart, but she was a little older, and they were asking quite a bit for her because she was an AKC. That's the only dog I cared about, but it wasn't that big of a deal. Like I'd rather rescue a dog, but.
So the second coolest thing that I did find though is this small cast iron pot. I know that Zach is making me all these little cool pots and everything like that, but I almost ruined Zach's wok that he made me.
First day, first use.
I have a small heat plate that we ordered just for this series so I can cook things. Well, I had the little wok on the heat plate. And Layla goes, "You're melting it." And I'm like, "No, I'm not. This thing is metal. It's not hot enough that I'm melting it." And Layla's like, "Okay, if you say so." And then I look at the handle, and sure enough, it was melting kind of, but it was the glue that was holding the handle to the piece of metal.
You good?
So yeah, I'm fine. So this is going to be my in the middle of the not large pot, but the larger stainless steel set that I have that we bought in a child's cooking set. This is in the middle of that and the little tiny ones that Zach made. So we'll cook out of this in the meantime until Zach's little oven is done. And then I can use all of Zach's little tiny
I thought my next career might be juggling. That's out the road. That's out of the question.
Pots will be used. Then I'll scale down a bunch of recipes and stuff like that. So there's a bunch of little fruits and stuff that I can boil in here, and it'll add a little flair to the series. But I got it for $10. It was 12, but I only had $10 cash left. And the old guy, it was a hard little bargain, but he took it. It pretended to be hard. I think he would have taken 10 all day.
All right. New trick. I could balance this and run with it on my feet, like spinning it. And I just put like different things in it at the shows. New talent.
If you can run with that while spinning it on your feet, yes.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Oh. You know what I meant. 6-star said you joined in the contest. We run the contest.
Talking about MC.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah. If that would be nice.
This is by far the coolest thing that I got from the flea market. And I didn't even think this was a possibility.
You wrap it up so much. Man, I wish Lady Diane was here.
I meant to send her a message. I'll just grab a couple of the smaller pieces that have a bunch of nice detail on them. But this is all natural. It's not really coming up well on camera.
We should get it wet. Just put it in my cup. Mine has more water in it. They're a little dirty. Man, that's coming the other side. Yeah, that's pretty. Look at that. Oh, the light being closer would probably help.
That other side was a lot nicer blue veins, but this side's got those really dark coloration to it. It's zurite. What is it called?
Malachite.
Malachite. All right, if it works, it works. But yeah, if you look at the serpentine, I think it's going to be the green portion of the rock, and then that
Malachite or something. It was so
agate. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know. I
But
get him. I didn't want to ask him the 4th time in a row.
But I've got a good amount of it. That's one of the larger pieces of rock, so it's not going to be like a massive aquascape, but
Moving when you're talking is stressing me out.
But I think these are one of the coolest rocks I've ever seen. Will it be aquarium safe?
Absolutely not. I already looked it up.
No?
It leaches potassium.
Oh, potassium's great.
Oh yeah, to kill everything. Like the bananas kill the shrimp all the time. I'm telling you right now.
Nah,
it's gonna kill it.
I'm
For plants,
telling
it'd be
you,
fine.
banana peels in your planted tank for that potassium boost. I'm saying it's probably not going to leach that much.
But this has probably got some rust in it too. Maybe they're just that dirty.
I don't know. I'm gonna give this a beautiful tank, and I'm gonna skate the
You
crap.
better do a good job.
The crap out of this, and
Keep the crap out of it. You're so strange.
This piece was cool though. I don't know if this is algae or if that's stained on the rock, but this one's like really green.
No, yeah, that looked like algae to me.
So maybe that's just like natural terrestrial algae.
Yeah,
but it looked like I looked at this one's neat. This one's got like all the blue and green throughout it.
And speaking of the person that says that's a gorgeous rock, it came from your area. It's from Arizona. The Golden Canyon is where the guy says, like in that area. Then proceeded to try to tell us where it. That's so pretty. Where it would come from. Like we got these for a deal for sure. Like
that
this
is
little
awesome.
piece would be ridiculous. But I just want that for a necklace.
Yeah, that could be a jewelry piece. Like
that'd be so
it
pretty.
really could.
Now I have to look those up. Now I want those earrings.
I can't wait to escape a little tank. Will it be a PNW custom aquarium?
But yeah. Hopefully you can hear us now.
I think you guys should be able to hear us now. Can somebody let us know right now?
I think there are a few Ricos behind the moment show. Can you hear us now?
Somebody answer us. Are we good or not?
Relax.
Yeah, all right, we're good.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
So
you.
hopefully it was just a lot of like you guys going. At least he's showing us rocks. Like ooh, I don't know what we missed out on.
But yeah, Night Owl Aquatics sick. You know stones too. I know that. Malachi, it's not great when polishing it for humans, so definitely wouldn't put it in an aquarium. Yeah, so we'll have to figure it. Definitely has copper in it. Does that add flavor to your coffee? Yeah, apparently. Check out Larimar if you want a nice stone for jewelry. I'll have to look that up. I'm definitely looking for a new necklace. We did try, and I waited till we went to the Atlanta Aquarium to replace my jellyfish necklace that I had for almost 16 years, you know, but no, 15 because we got it our year anniversary. But anybody read lips? Yeah, I tried. Sorry. Thank you. The shrimp evolved and unplugged everything. They tried. No, Grant did mention it like a few days ago that I should charge the mic box, and I was like, "Oh, it's okay. It's got like hours of audio," and clearly not. Ooh. If I touch it at all, this is why we stopped using this mic. We don't have the right cord for it, so every time we touch it, it could go off. Just don't show Vanessa those. She's gonna want them. Can you take a picture of those? I just gotta.
What?
The rocks, because I don't have to send them to anybody.
No.
Thank you. Yay, back on.
So I don't think I really got anything much other to report on. We're getting ready for the 2 shows. If you're going to be at Aquashella or at the event in South Carolina, definitely reach out to us. Yeah, don't drink that one. Drink this one.
I just wanted to see what it smelled like. No smell to it.
If you have any pre-orders that you want to place, we'll have a bunch of Neos with us, some moss, some plants and stuff like that. But if you have something specific you want, Carradino-wise or something else moss-wise, let us know ASAP. So that way we can make sure that we bring it with us. And then the real thing I got going on, I'm trying to get the house totally squared away so we can do like a full walkthrough tour video. And then on top of that, we also have the outdoor tubs that I'm going through and I'm cleaning them out and setting them all up. I was pretty confident in my ability to run through the house and keep up with water changes and just have that system running 24/7. But this is why I have Shelby, because she pointed out something that I wasn't thinking about. And when we go away on some of these trips,
not other reasons, just this one.
one of the many reasons.
Okay.
But when we go away on trips, sometimes we leave for up to 5 days. And even though when I'm home, the tanks are getting 25.
That was dumb.
She jumped so hard. It went past the 0. It's already broken. It's still going.
No, you just turned it again.
No, I didn't. I did not touch it.
You have to.
I did not touch it.
Maybe it automatically sets if you don't like hit something. You gotta hit this probably. Would have been cooler if it made a whistle noise.
Yeah, that would have been a lot cooler.
It's gonna go off again in a minute, so.
No, that's the other way. I think it's gonna go all the way around town. Oh, maybe not.
I'm telling you.
Wait, how did it go back?
What do you mean go back?
I don't know.
It's just like on a minute timer.
I swear it just bounced back.
Oh man, you remember?
It's the infinite one.
Did I ever play that game with you? The bomb game. You like turn it and it's like a clicking noise. It's a game from like the 80s or something. But I had that forever, and that gave me such anxiety to play that game. And that's what this reminds me of. You can have it.
It's done now. It's so weird.
Okay.
And it's at the right spot, so it's not broken. But anyways,
Yes, I did smell that.
When we're gone for like 5 days because of Aquashella, these tubs would be completely stagnant. And with how hot it gets sometimes in Florida, oxygen levels should be kept at an all-time high. Not all of our shrimp tubs have a good enough amount of plants, but yeah. Shelby pointed out something that we should probably add some type of air filtration to those tubs on the side of the house just for when we're gone. I don't think if we're home and the system was running constantly, we wouldn't have any issues with it. But since we're not home constantly, and there's also times when I'm not going to be able to run the RO unit every single day, it's probably best to install some type of air stone in there. So I will be sourcing a pump from Gemco and then running an airline tube all the way around the other side of the backyard, so I can drop a bunch of air stones. I'll probably use the air stones that you can just take apart and clean them, the forever air stones, or I don't know what they're called, but we've got one running out in the greenhouse, and it gets clogged up once in a while. I just give it a good cleaning, and then it runs like it is brand new again. So I'll get a bunch of those, save on money, and not have to replace air stones every so often. But that's pretty much the only update or anything else like that. Anybody else got any questions or updates on anything they've got going on?
The Larimar is really cool, though.
Any questions about the shrimp contest or anything like that? We got some time here we can kill before we get off.
It's almost like a pool.
Yeah.
The same. It kind of reminds me. That would be cute because like we met at swimming, so it kind of reminds me of a swimming pool. Now just to find one that doesn't drive me absolutely bonkers.
Or one that's unpolished at all. Oh, I guess it's like a geode.
Well, yeah, because I want it to be a necklace, though.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to look like I'm wearing a whole rock on my. I like it to be small and dainty and not in my way. So, but that's so pretty. It really does look like a swimming pool. They also have green. That's cool. Yeah, it's gonna smell it.
So for hotels, I don't think I'm really there to help. I think there's a hotel that's available through Aquashella, but it's not through Aquashella. And I think somebody mentioned that they're already sold out. So I'm not actually sure where the best spot to get a hotel would be.
I'm trying to think of where it's at. We just said the address a minute ago. Oh, are we still sharing this whole time?
No, I pulled that off.
Okay.
Just go to the front page. I'll show you. Look at that.
I don't know why our internet's acting like this. We're literally closer to it now and
I think
hooked
that
in.
ether cord is bad and we should replace that. Is it even plugged in? Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's such a long cable. It's not coming up. This drives me crazy. Okay, I'm done. Deed Surf Park, I think. Let's see.
It's right here. Nearby hotel is the Hyatt House Orlando on International Drive.
These are
but I believe somebody mentioned that one is already sold out. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they've got more rooms available, but we haven't looked into it or anything like that since we'll be booking with Aquashella.
What's the action park though? I don't think I've ever been here.
And Jesse says their opaulas are finally going nuts. We just shipped some out today. I'm getting dangerously low on my water level. It's time to set up the new opaula tank, which honestly should get done before the tour video. And maybe that's what I do tomorrow. Do a Balula tank video tomorrow. Get that done and wrapped up with. Have to charge these tonight so I can record the video. But
Yeah, I can't even. Yeah, man, Google used to be so easy. Um, yeah, there's a lot of really fancy hotels right around it because it is the International Drive in Orlando, so it's always the fancy stuff. But I'm pretty sure like 10, 15 minutes out would be where you get like a decently priced hotel. And like we usually typically stay at like Holiday Inn Express. They're like mid range, good. They're always consistent with like being clean and decent pricing and not the bottom of the line. So. Have you dealt with rust in any of your tanks? And if so, how did you deal with it?
no, we've never had any rust disease or anything like that. I'm pretty stingy on where I buy my shrimp from. I don't like to deal with anybody that deals with imports at all. I get almost all of my shrimp from a homebred source. I say almost all because, like the Stardust, the only way to get those is to buy those imported, and I wanted to be the first one in the United States to breed that. So, in order to achieve that goal, I had to buy them imported. So, it's one of those things where um, I avoid neocardinas, especially from imported sources. Otherwise, I'd have all of the new orange-eyed varieties and probably 4 or 5 different tanks or ponds of the green rillies and stuff like that. So until there's some legit homebred source of those shrimp here in the United States, I won't be getting any of those till then. You about done? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just
It's
a
just-
second,
yeah.
that video done.
I would like to get any of the videos done. So, the reason I haven't got any videos done, the computer has been like no storage because I do a lot of like different stuff for work, and then of course all the little YouTube thumbnails I've been saving for the years, and all the other videos I did. I've had the computer with all those videos, the music to the videos, to saving the auto saves. So like the computer has been at like max memory, like my phone. I just finally cleared that out, and I accidentally cleared it all out. I guess it works to work on future projects. So they are cleaned out. So hopefully I can get working on that. I couldn't do it before because it was like a video that would probably take me like 10 minutes to put together would take me 6 hours to get to put together because it's like playing like this, like lagging, buffering. So hopefully I'll get any videos put together at this point because we have a lot in the arsenal like that have been filmed, between taking care of hair algae to I still have is it Achilles fish video to put together, a guppy video to put together. Man, there's a lot. You filmed Jaden's room cleaning, Jaden's room. So I'm finally getting an actual camera soon. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't see a reason to shoot anything with any other thing but our phones at this point. But
if
we
we
do get a
spent
nice
the money
phone.
on a nice Sony camera, it might upgrade our quality a little bit.
Fly costume.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, these are hilarious. Or dragonfly costume.
Get
Your
out of
number
here with
one
that.
arch enemy.
Get out of here with that.
That's what I'm gonna be for Halloween.
I mean,
You're the scariest thing.
these would also make for a good eye for a
Yeah,
fly.
that one's a good one.
This one's better.
Ugh.
My costume's already coming a lot better than
But
yours.
like this one would be a giant fly
I mean,
instead of a small fly. Now, if you want to get creepy and do like a real like a human got turned into a fly, that would be better.
yeah,
That would be better.
you could probably make little.
Want to be able to do underwater stuff. I refuse to put my phone underwater too much to lose it. Yeah, I just take mine under. A lot of phones, I don't suggest this. Don't listen to me. But they are like sealed now compared to like back in the day. That's why we have that stigma of putting your phone in the water, but like this is the problem is the ports. Like OtterBox stopped doing it because the phones would heat up and then short and or catch on fire like the Samsungs, because the box was not letting the phone properly vent. And then they were so cool because you could just take your phone underwater and like I took my phone a bunch of times with it. I mean, my case broke, so like this is the OtterBox. It used to come over the screen, but it's still sealed up quite a bit. It works for a little bit, but my phone is definitely damaged. Yeah, mine is supposedly sealed. Still don't trust it. Yeah, the water gets in the microphone part. The charging part is the worst. So most of my
I probably have 10 hours of underwater footage
For
on
sure.
this phone, though.
Yeah.
Just filming,
Caves.
snorkeling, going down the river. I brought this phone, and me and my buddy Dante swam for at least 2 hours downriver, and no problems with it at all. Just in my pockets hanging out. All right, we're gonna get out of here. I gotta enter Shelby into circus class, and get her working on her balancing and juggling act. But yeah, thank you everybody. If you have any questions about the American Shrimp Contest, please reach out to us at thegardenofeater@gmail.com. I'd be happy to answer any and all of your questions. Nano said there used to be this brand called Life Proof, which
Oh man, I missed the Life Proof.
Got bought out by OtterBox, and OtterBox stopped producing Life Proof like cases.
Yeah.
So
that's what it is. And Life Proof was the best.
It was.
But
I have a Life Proof sticker on my door still.
That's the one that actually caused the phone to overheat, and that's why OtterBox bought them out, because I think theirs is the one why the phone exploded in someone's pocket. Still pretty cool though. But thank you guys so much for joining us.
Appreciate you guys. See you next week talking about the Guppy contest. So, see you guys then.